Hi, welcome to Shelf Starters. Today's just going to be a really short, quick video to go through the rest of our Norton plan for this year so that if you do want to be reading along, you know what we're reading and when. This is probably long overdue, but...
Yeah, we should have done at the start, but gosh, Rosie, it is going very quickly and we really weren't anticipating that, were we?
Yeah, so we're going to finish the Middle Ages by the end of this year, if we keep on track.
Who would have thought?
Shocking. Yeah. But I'm really excited as well because I am really enjoying the Middle Ages, but I'm very keen to get to the Elizabethan period next year.
Absolutely. But I have loved this challenge to make me go to the Middle Ages. This has been...
Oh, yeah. I would not have known. I literally would have only heard of Beowulf and the Canterbury Tales before this.
Pretty much. Yeah. That was...
So, yeah, it's very exciting that we're actually now aware of all this stuff. And I don't know about anyone else, but my understanding of literature just feels so expanded when I have all these references I'm suddenly getting. Like, they just seem to be cropping up more and more.
Yes.
Now that I have them. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
So, yeah. So at the moment we are now about to start the Canterbury Tales finally, which is, yeah, I'm so excited.
And for many, that's where literature really begins for many. Really, when you look back on your school and university years, that's pretty much where things start, often, for courses. So for me, it was definitely, this was my starting point, Chaucer.
Yeah, and you've never read the full thing, you've just read little excerpts?
Yeah, well, I think we studied The Wife of Bath when I was at school, when I was in my final year of school, and I actually will never, ever forget that English teacher reading The Wife of Bath and her most beautiful accent. And I can hear her still now when I read again, I still hear her voice. And it's beautiful, and it switched me on. So yeah.
Great.
Chaucer, what fun.
Yeah, that's great. Well, so we're going to spend, because we've been waiting for the Canterbury Tales so much and we want to do justice to it, we're going to spend a full 4 weeks on the Canterbury Tales.
Yeah.
So the edition that we are reading, I mean, the Norton anthology does have extracts from it. It has the full prologue. It has a couple of full stories, I think, and then maybe the end.
I think it's Pardoner's Tale, maybe. I can't remember now, but I think, yeah.
It's got the Pardoner's Tale, and it definitely has the Wife of Bath, I think.
Yeah, I think most people always assume that
Yeah, it's got the Wife of Bath and the Nun Priest, so it's got a few. And it's got where he ends off, because obviously the Canterbury Tales was unfinished, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's got a few bits there, got a substantial amount, but we want to read the full thing. So we've bought the Penguin Black Spine Classics one, which groups each of the stories into different groups. So like A, B, C, D, etc. So we're going to be reading Group A this week, straight away. Then Group B on its own as well. And then they seem to get shorter. So then we're grouping C, D, and E together in a week, and F, G, and H together in a week. So I'll put the dates down below, but basically it's from now, so that's the 11th of July up until 8th of August. So pretty much a full month spent on the Canterbury Tales. Then we'll do another week following that on other things by Chaucer.
Okay.
Chaucer's lyrics particularly, which is from the anthology. It's just got a short selection. So continuing on with Chaucer there. And then getting to the Lover's Confession, or Confessio Amantis, I think it is in other editions, which is by Gower, John Gower.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just one poem. I can't wait for this one because it just sounds hilarious. My Complaint.
Yeah.
Another poem.
Yes.
By Thomas Hoccleve. So that's the last week of August. And then first week of September, extracts from Piers Plowman, which I don't know anything about, but it sounds like it might be one of those moral kind of tales. I'm not sure if I'm completely wrong, obviously, because I haven't read it yet, but I'm sort of thinking like the Pilgrim's Progress.
Yeah, it's about truth, conscience, and reason. Yeah, it sounds exactly like that. Yep.
So yeah, we'll read extracts from that in the first week of September, followed by some random Incarnation and Crucifixion lyrics that are selected in the Norton in the middle of September.
Yep.
Then extracts from Julian of Norwich's, what they called the Revelations of Divine Love, I think. Yep. So that's really interesting because Julian of Norwich was an anchoress. So now we're getting the link back to the guide for anchoress,
which would be good.
And these are the actual like visions that she had, I think, during her time as an anchoress. And then after that, Marjorie Kemp, who I think
never heard of in my life before.
Right, but it's quite nice that we're getting 2 women.
Yep.
At this point, this will be the first female authors that we've had.
Yeah.
In the Middle Ages, so that's pretty cool. And Marjorie Kemp, I think, met Julian of Norwich, so I think this might have stuff about their interactions, but I'm not entirely sure. But again, spiritual stuff.
Yeah, it's about her visions and things. Yeah.
Then in October, we're getting to some plays.
Yes, the mystery plays are coming up.
Yeah, which is exciting. So we've got the York play of the Crucifixion.
Yep.
First week of October.
Yes.
Then the second Shepherd's play the week after that. So I think both of these are, they're like religious plays.
They are, yeah. I learned about these when I did theatre studies at uni.
Did you? That's cool.
Yep.
I had no idea what mystery plays were until I checked out the Norton. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we got 2 weeks on religious plays, and then your favorite, a section on talking animals.
Yuck. Yeah. Not my favorite. Yep.
So that's in mid-October.
And I'm willing to learn.
Well, I think what's fun is we actually go back to Marie de France.
Yeah.
And we've got another lave from her, which I think is the werewolf one.
Yeah. And we've got Chaucer, so I'm cool with this.
And then Chaucer, so this will all be in the same week. We'll just cover these animal ones. The Parliament of Birds from Chaucer.
Yeah.
And then the following week we have Middle English lyrics. Yep. So I think in that first week we're also including Henryson.
Yes.
In the talking animals. Yeah. And then Middle English lyrics. So these are just some random lyrics.
Yeah. And then we get Sir Thomas Malory. Yes.
Then we finally get all the rest of the Arthurian legends from the Mort d'Arthur.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Obviously, it's just got extracts in the Norton. I want to read the full thing.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be my goal, is to read all of them. And I would love to see if like Gawain and stuff comes back. I'm sure it does.
I'm sure.
In this.
Of course.
Yeah. So it'll be, and I think it's more told in like traditional novel like form. Yeah. So be a little bit more familiar at that point. So that's the end of October. And then we have what Henryson comes back again. Yeah, more of Henryson.
Yes, it's gonna be fun.
We've had the because it's doing it by theme as well. So the Norton does it not necessarily just like all of the authors at once.
Yeah.
So we've got a little final section on Henryson at the beginning of November.
Yep.
And then one more play. Yeah. Everyman. And then that is it.
Which you always hear about and talk about in literature, but never actually
read. Yeah, I've never heard of it before we did this.
I have lots of times and have never read it because it just gets randomly thrown in, alluded to. But I haven't ever read it. So this will be good. This will be really good.
Yeah, so in theory, we will be done with this whole volume by mid-November.
Yep.
But then I'd like to do a bit of like a wrap up of like what was our favorite, some stuff like that. So we might have some more general videos about it towards the end of November, and then we might take a bit of a break in December.
Well, we might do a bit of a Christmas read then.
Yeah, like some more other reads, not like a break from the anthology.
Yeah, a break from the anthology and go on to some Christmassy reading, which is always lovely because that's always.
Yeah, we could read a Christmas Carol.
Oh, we could. But I was thinking also over Christmas you often read things that you wouldn't normally read during the course of the year. Different style of writing often. Holiday.
More relaxed. Yeah, holiday reads, yeah. Because it's also in Australia, it's your summer holiday as well. So it's more like
summer. So it's like lying on a beach.
Yeah. Lighter reads. Maybe.
Very light reading required so that to deal with the sand. Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah.
So
that's the plan.
And now everyone knows where we're up to, which is good. So
yep. And then when we plan for 2022, we will do this plan at the beginning and actually break up what we're going to be doing when.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay.
All right. And so hopefully this, I'll put the dates in the video. We can take them down. I'll put them in the description box as well, just in case there's any of them that you do particularly want to follow along with, and then you'll have time to get a copy or find a copy online. A lot of these are available free online because they are so old. They're definitely out of copyright. So yeah, it gives you a chance to follow along with us if you would like, maybe for some of the more well-known works that you might be interested in. All right.
Brilliant.
Well, I think that's it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, looking forward to getting to the rest of this.
Very much. See
Cool.
you next week.
All right. See you later. Bye.